Hi, my name is Stephen Lyons, and this is just a quick overview of my desired position, information security analyst. Um, so I'm just a naturally security-minded person. I really like the idea of securing networks and keeping out intruders. Um, I just kind of do that in my own daily life. I like doing that for my own devices. I lock my doors at home, I lock my car doors. I'm just that kind of person. Um, so it's kind of a natural role for me to fill. I prefer working with established connections and monitoring them for anomalies. Obviously, you're going to establish connections in cybersecurity as well, but I like the idea of monitoring and picking up on things that are wrong on a network, looking for patterns and that sort of thing. I'm also just passionate about national defense and hacks, how they work, how they are prevented, and sort of on like a bigger scale, national defense and secrets and that sort of thing. Some skills that I'm going to need for my role are the technical ability to run the application and monitoring software and pick up on anomalies. I'm going to be able to need to communicate well, and I think that's a strength of mine. I'm going to need to have attention to detail, which I think is also a strength of mine. Um, I like picking up on patterns, and I think that I would be naturally suited for that role. And the way I plan to develop the skills for my role are through school, obviously, mentors and teachers at Dell Tech. There's plenty of resources for tutoring and mentoring, and if you need help, you can find it. Certificates like CompTIA, Security Plus, and that sort of thing. Gonna need to get those through a software program called Udemy. I really like that. They provide supplemental materials like videos on things to get your certifications and eventually an internship that will really help me at the end of my education. So my contribution to the IT field, uh, I really like IT. I think it's the first job that I've ever had, the first thing I've studied that feels like the right fit. I've had a lot of different jobs in a lot of different areas in many different states across the country, and none of them I've felt really passionate about until I started learning about IT and technology. So when you enjoy doing that work, it doesn't feel like work and it keeps your productivity high, obviously. And hopefully you want to get out of bed in the morning. I'm a fast learner, and I can adapt to new circumstances on the fly. And it would be more rewarding for me to contribute to this field of technology than in my current field. Obviously, just working a wage job is not the most glamorous thing, and it's not something that many people are passionate about. So hopefully, getting into a field that I can make contributions in that I feel good about is just sort of the icing on top.